Hello, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Hello, Anir Mehdi. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. Oh my god, is that Arabic? Hi, thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please, can you tell me exactly where you are streaming from? I literally just joined because I was like, I'm bored. Thank you so much for liking the live too. Hi, thank you guys for joining my live stream. Please, guys, feel free to say hi. Hello, Julia. Hi. Please, guys, those are just joining, please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where you all are streaming from. Anir, please tell me exactly where you're streaming from. Julia, tell me exactly where you're streaming from. I am streaming from Nigeria, particularly in Africa. So yeah, guys, just keep coming. Let's talk. Let's talk. Like I said, I'm bored. So I'm like, what shall we do today? Let's just talk, because I'm just like, I'm sitting down here. I was like, should I look pretty or should I not? But I'm like, this is real life. Let's be for real. Go ahead, Julia. Ask me anything. This is a free space, guys. So feel free to ask me any questions that you have, guys. Please, those are just joining and watching me now. Feel free to say hi, pop in a question, and tell me exactly where you're streaming from. Anir, you didn't answer my question. Where are you streaming from? Julia, pop the question. Let's know. What's your question for me, darling? I'm waiting. I am waiting. Hi, thank you so much for joining my live stream, guys. Please feel free to say hi. What's your name? Or what can I call you? Darling, call me Splendor. Splendour. That's my name, Splendor. My last name is Joe King. I don't understand why I would literally put in a flipping email, my name is Splendor Joe King, and somebody is calling me Joe. Darling, are you serious? Like, are you not seeing the first name there? The first name is literally Splendor, so what is the problem? Why are we having issues with my name, darlings? No, we shouldn't be having issues. By the way, guys, sorry for the aggressiveness. It's just that sometimes my personality kind of gets hyper. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. I was just like bored, so I was like, what can I do today? Let's talk. Also, Anir, Julia, where are you streaming from? Tell me exactly where you guys are streaming from. I'm so excited to have you guys on my live stream. And yeah, genuinely, I did not know whether I was supposed to do like a Q&A or not. So I was like, let's just, let's just be us. Let's just be free. Let's just do whatever. How old am I? Darling, it's wrong to ask a woman her age, but since I'm bored, I'm 19 and I'm turning 20. You're turning 20? Yes, I'm turning 20 next year. Yeah. January 3rd to be specific. Hello, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where you're streaming from. Pop a question on the chat, because y'all, I'm bored. So let's talk. You're welcome, Julia. You're definitely welcome. So where are you streaming from, Julia? Anir, are you still there? Can you say hello? Hello from the other side. Sorry, Julia, my personality is hyper, so I kind of go like. Thank you so much, Julia, for concurring with me, guys. I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. Anil, Julia, do you have any questions for me, babies? Darling, sorry, can I call you babies? Sorry. I don't know why that sounded so offensive and so rude. Sorry, I'm just going to call you darlings to be safe. Julia, I'm calling you darling if that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. I'm so happy. So yeah, ask me any question. I am 19. Every day I look back and I'm like, I'm actually turning 20. Thank you. You gotta go subscribe to my channel, Julia. I'm so excited. Period. Hi, and thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. Like you saw from the thing, I'm bored and let's chat. I was thinking, should I do ASMR? But I do not have long nails to do that. So unfortunately, we have to skip that and do something else. I want to do something else. Watching me talk, like, like this, because I'm just an interesting individual. Like, period. But yeah, guys, I can't believe I'm still reminiscing. I'm not going to say I'm nostalgic. Do I look nostalgic to you? No, darlings. I'm still reminiscing on the fact that I'm actually almost 20. I'm actually almost 20. And I'm like, it's not that bad, but like, I'm literally in my last year of being a teenager. Like, that's the shit that always scares me. Like, I'm gonna be 25 soon. I'm still gonna be 30. Like, once I reach 20, the first thing I'm thinking about is turning 30 soon. Like, I'm like, it's a 10 years gap. And I don't know. Like, it just scares me, guys. Do you guys have any advice for me? Like, should I be scared of getting old? Okay, Julie. Okay, you know, I actually had a flatmate whose name was Julie. Thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. Please, again, please be darlings. Feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where you're streaming from. You know what, Julie? I do remember having a flatmate in uni, because obviously I'm a uni student, and her name was actually Judy. She was a really nice person. The first thing she gave me as a gift before she left, you know, because I was in the foundation year, so it was more or less like me trying to progress to uni. So I was doing my foundation in a different country, to be specific. Like I said, I'm streaming from Nigeria. I'm Nigerian, okay? Let's just get the facts right. I'm Nigerian, and I was like, okay, let's do something else. Let's go to a different country because I wanted a different vibe. I wanted to experience different cultures. By the way, Julie, what country are you from, or what country are you in right now? You know what I mean? You know how I mean? But yeah, I just wanted to experience something different. You know what I mean? Do something that you know, that was different from just, you know, eating jollof rice or seeing more people from I wanted to experience a different culture. That was the whole vibe. So when I went to the UK, to be specific, or, you know, for more context, I was in the UK. I studied there for like, obviously I'm still studying there, I'm not done. I'm studying law, by the way, if you all might be asking, what am I studying? I'm studying law. And yeah, it's just a really, really, really fun journey. So, Julie, could you thank you guys so much for joining my live stream? Please feel free to say hi and exactly where you are streaming from. This is a free space, so feel free to tell me anything. Oh my god, thank you so much, Julie. You're even watching my videos. I am literally screaming. I'm beside myself and I'm screaming. Thank you so much, Julie. I love you. I love you so, so much. By the way, guys, I will be putting up my Instagram. For those of you that want to reach out to me, I'm like, Splendor, hi, how are you? You're such a nice person. You know what I mean? So I'm going to do that now. So feel free to be like, Splendor, hi, you're such a nice person. That would mean a lot to me. Hi, and thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. Guys, I can't stress this enough. Please, feel free to say hi. Tell me exactly where you're streaming from. You know, let's chat. Like I said, I'm bored. So, what better way to make life interesting than talk to the people on the internet? Yeah. So that's why I'm here. So I'm gonna put my Instagram where it's supposed to be, which is on the poll. Because, by the way, guys, it might be blocking my face because for some weird reason, I do not know how to work this shit and like not put it on my flipping face, but it's gonna be on my flipping face, okay? So bear with me, darlings, as I type it in and I still give you a little talk and rundown about my crazy life today. Oh my goodness, guys. I had such a weird dream. I don't know. I wouldn't call it weird. I was say I was literally dancing in my dream. But I won't say like the weird kind of dancing, but I was like, I don't know. I was doing the floss. But normally I can't really dance like that. So it's like I'm now dancing in my dream. That's a sign that I can actually do something. Like I can actually move my body. So the Lord is telling me something. So yeah. Done. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Paul. Bro. 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 Hello, Dynamic Emmy. Do I remember you, darling? I do not remember you at all. I genuinely don't. But thank you so much for joining. And I guess I remember you now because you've joined. No offense. Do I like cats? To be honest with you, Julie, I haven't really been around cats enough to know that I like them. But all I do know is that I love all animals. But in specific, if I was gonna say a cat, I might probably say a lion. I don't know. I love wild cats. I might probably own a lion one day. I'm probably a Siberian tiger because I'm very like that. Okay, I'm a weird person. So yeah, Dynamic Emmy 17. Can you tell me? I think I've seen you in my live stream. So BB Niger, am I correct? Am I saying the truth? Am I clocking something right now? But Julie, do you like cats? I almost thought you said cars, but do you too? Like, do you like cats too, or am I just the only one saying that? Guys, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. Like, one piece of advice is that don't give up on anything you're doing right now. Oh my god, darling, do I have a fan mail? So if you go to my did I say Instagram? Sorry, mind my words. If you literally click and you go Spend the Joking, which is my YouTube channel, you go to the description, you're gonna, be able to email me. So you're free to, like, email me, yes. And I think it also has my Instagram on it. So if you're like, darling, let's talk, then do that. I would most appreciate, and I would be so glad to do that. You know, before I actually started this live stream, I was actually holding my old diary. I'm not gonna read it out here because it's the internet, and y'all can see a lot of crazy stuff, but I'm not gonna be perturbed by that. But yeah, Julia, feel free to, check my Instagram, which is just go to my description page, because I don't know, for some reason when I put it here, it keeps blocking my face and I can't see the chat. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's just me or. But by the way, thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where you are streaming from. Your favorite. I would say I am your favorite, because why not? I am the best. Period. So feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where you are streaming from. Remember, this is a safe space. So yeah. Do feel free to tell me what you think and how you feel. You're still awake, guys, because I don't know. Let's talk, guys. Let's talk. See. Do I have roommates, Julie? Yeah, I actually did. So I'm gonna give you a funny story about my roommates in uni. Do you mean like where I currently am? I obviously live with my parents. So, baby, yes, I am. I mean, some people in other cultures must have probably moved out, but like, I feel like I'm gonna get lonely if I move out, cause I would say like I have friends, but like, friends are not always gonna be with you like the way family is, right? Family is always gonna be there with you from day one. So I'm gonna say I do not have roommates. I kind of live with my parents. It's a really fun experience because I live here rent free. You know what I mean? The only thing I have to do is just do the household chores. That's funny. But in school, obviously, I have roommates, and actually, I won't say roommates, they're like flatmates, because I have my own room and they have their own room, right? And the only thing we share is the kitchen. Literally, that's the only thing we share. So my roommates in uni, no offense. If you're hearing this and you're my roommate, no offense. Okay? No offense. Thank you. This is a disclaimer. If you're my roommate, no, I'm my flatmate in uni. No offense if you're hearing this. Thank you. We move on. So I'm gonna say this. They were pretty loud. I think they themselves know they are pretty loud. I won't say that I was actually one of the best individuals in my flat because I'm always running around in my flat. I'm always making noise. So it's like, this girl, you're complaining that there's noise everywhere when you're a noisy person. So, yeah. But thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. Period. Period. Oh. Hi, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Please feel free to say hi and tell me exactly where you are streaming from. Um, yeah, like I said, I was bored and I was like, let's chat, let's talk. Thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. I love you guys so much. Feel free, guys, to, type something on the chat. Tell me exactly where you are streaming from and what you guys would love to talk about. Ask me any question. Remember, this is a safe space. Like, no one is getting judged here. Do I like going to the beach? To be honest with you, Julie, I have never been to the beach. As sad as that might seem and as boring as my life might be, I have never, I repeat, I have never been to the beach. I know I'm missing out a lot, but I think I'm also high. I have like, I'm scared of water, so I have a phobia of water. Like, I wouldn't say particularly water in general, because obviously I shower, right? I brush my teeth. I'm talking about deep sea type thing. Like, I'm so scared of getting eaten by a shark or maybe getting swallowed whole by a whole flipping whale and maybe getting attacked by a seal or something. Like, I just get that phobia in general. Like, the only thing that scares me more than the water itself is the things that live in the water. So I have a very huge phobia of the ocean and the sea. That's much I can say. But I'm definitely sure that the beach is actually kind of a nice experience. You're like sunbathing, you have your sunscreen on, your umbrella is up, and you're chatting with friends, taking videos, making TikToks, you know what I mean? And just living your life and then just diving into the sea and then maybe surfing if you know how to surf. By the way, Judy, can you surf? Because these questions, I'm like, darling, can you surf? But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. I love you guys so much. I'm a very energetic person. So feel free to